173, and tonight it's going to be the Truck Series race at Eldora, the Big E, the half-mile dirt track, the lone dirt track on all three National Series schedules, and unfortunately only the Truck Series won at Eldora, along with some late models, some quarter midgets, but for the main part, we're talking about the Truck Series here tonight. So, we only got 4 drivers here tonight, which is a little disappointing, especially for the Truck Series. For the Cup Series, that's unheard of. National Series, unheard of. Truck Series, still unheard of, but kind of sad. But we'll see if who will get the pole here. It's gonna be it's a little bit of a tricky track, but we'll see if these truckers have what it takes to handle the dirt. And there's your 4 trucks right there. You got Bradley in the 83. Got KY Colonels making his return to the Checkered Flag Peaceful Nascar League in the 41. You got Sal in the 51. And Landwide, who's supposed to be in the 35 truck, but he's actually in the 52. So I do not know why I don't know if it's a team change. I don't know if it's supposed to be in the 75 or the 52. I really don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. The Dirt Derby at Eldora. Trucker's gonna be all over the place here. Gonna be on the inside, right up against the inside wall. Gonna be in the middle, try to get the momentum up, get the ones off the corners. It's gonna see who can handle this track the best. Because it'll be constantly changing. It'll change from practice. It's probably already changed to qualifying, and it'll be even changing even more. Excuse me, changing even more for qualifying. Excuse me, the race. So we're going to see who will be the first to qualify is. First truck to hit the track is Bradley in the 83. He ran a few part-time races earlier in the year in the 75 truck. And when Landwide ran a full-time role in the 35 truck, Bradley decided to open up the 83 as a little regroup, so to speak, for the team as he takes the green flag for his qualifying. Qualifying is underway here at the Big E, Eldora. And next truck hit the track behind him is KY Kono in the 41 as Bradley goes into turn 3, completing his first lap of qualifying. Right up against the wall, coming out of 4. I was right on board with him as he goes through turn 1. Coming off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. These trucks will be going very slow around here, but they'll be going like around 90 miles an hour, 95, so a little slower than what we usually see. But Bradley comes out of turn 4, completes his qualifying lap, which is he's done qualifying. Here's KY Kono in the 41 coming through turn 4 now, and he's done with his qualifying lap. So the next truck hit the track will be either the 51 of Sal or the 52 of Landwide. Let's see if the next truck is to hit the track. The next truck to hit the track is the 51 of Sal, and then it'll be the 52 of Landwide. Sal goes through 3 and 4 here. Oh, he hits the wall coming out at 4, but unfortunately, I guess we're right on board with him. You think damage would probably not be a factor here, the dirt, but with no availability to pit, getting damage is probably the worst thing to happen here. See Sal on the bottom at 3 and 4. I think that would be the preferred lane for a little bit, but you might be able to win the middle here, but you might get a little more loose up there than wanting the very bottom. As Sal goes through 3 and 4. he completes his qualifying lap. That's a good lap for him. There's land wide in the 52. Wanting the middle groove. Comes out of turn 4. He's done with his qualifying lap. And that's qualifying for you. 4 trucks, 4 spots. So there you go. There's your 4 truckers. And let's see if we can get Sal and Landwide in here as Bradley gets the results for qualifying. So first we're gonna get let's see who we're gonna get. We're gonna get Sal first in the 51, and then we're gonna get Landwide in the 35. See if we can get Sal in here. If not, then we'll get Landwide, and then we'll actually have time to go back to Sal. If he there's Sal, how are you? Sal, are you there?
Change the truck. I'll change the truck.
Oh, okay then. I'll send him another invite. Having some technical difficulties here, so ow, kind of bit my mouth there. We'll see if get Sal in here again. And there's gonna be a new winner here tonight, I think, because we got 3 drivers that have not won yet so far this season. We got Bradley. I believe he's won already this season. Oh. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. You're good. Unfortunately, he had some technical difficulties, so we can't get him in the party. So that means we got one more driver to interview. Let's interview Landwide, driver the number 35 Chevy Silverado. Maybe, because I'm not so sure if he's in the 35, not sure he's in the 52. I don't know what I'm thinking. So he's not one of my friends, so sorry.
A lot better than you thought. Mine was terrible. I fucked up really bad. Not even hit a 19-second lap. Oh,
there we go.
Better than what I thought. One position better. Fuck.
Sorry for the language. That was uncalled for, first of all. Second of all, let's see if we can get Landline in here. Goodness gracious. That was a big bomb. If we can't get Landline in here, then it's fine. Really don't have a backup plan after this, so just talk about Eldora and what's next to come for the Checkered Black Peel Nascar League this weekend.
Boy,
Estimated in race. I don't know why I backed out of that. But yeah, it doesn't look like we can get land wide in here. Shoot. Alright, yeah, let's just talk about what's next to come in the Checkered Like Beatles on Nascar League. If y'all tune in tomorrow night at 6 p.m. no, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern, then you'll be watching the National Series take to the 2.45 mile road course up in Watkins Glen in New York. It's gonna be interesting to see how the national guys hit the road course, because this is the first of 4 road courses on the season, and first of 3 in the next 4 races. So this is gonna be a tough stretch for the National Series. They're gonna have 3 road courses in the next 4 races, including that short track up at down in Bristol. So it's gonna be interesting to see how the national guys handle these road courses. We got Watkins Glen, then we got Bristol, then we got Road America, then Mid Ohio. Actually, Road America is after Watkins Glen, and then it's Bristol, and then it's okay. I might be getting this wrong. I think it's Watkins Glen, then Mid Ohio, then Bristol, and then Road America. There we go. I think I got it. There we go. I got it. But yeah. I'm just bored right now because there's really nothing to talk about. But I mentioned the National Series. Yeah, Bradley and Kevlin are currently talking in the Discord chat. But yeah, hopefully there's going to be a Cup race broadcasted. Probably not, because chances are, on a scale from 1 to 10, it's going to be a 0.5 chance of the Cup Series being broadcasted.
I wasn't saying. What? I know you're curious, but I would let you run. But the Rust locked an hour before practice. Bruh, that. Go ahead.
Currently talking about if someone can run tonight.
If this was before practice, I would have told him to text and see what he'd say, but. That's all. So. Yeah. I mean.
Hey, Jub Jub.
Really, landwide, man.
Complained about too many
Really.
subs running, but none of them show up.
I got no comment. But he just did, but
90%, but the ones that complained a lot, none of them are here, so.
huh. That's kind of sad. But yeah, hopefully we can get a Cup Series race to tune in. Hopefully, if y'all tune in Sunday at the same time tonight, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, then we'll have a Cup Series race at Watkins Glen hosted, broadcasted on the Checkered Like Beatles for Nascar League. Probably not. Like I mentioned, this would be a 0.5 chance of that happening, because apparently trucks and National Series get all the love, but the Cup Series don't. And even though there's 4 daggone drivers in the Truck Series, like that does, like, to me that does not make any sense whatsoever. How 4 Truck Series drivers show up, yet we don't even have broadcasters for a freaking Cup race, where there's like 10 guys there. Like, wow. But yeah, we got Landwide here. But how are you, Landwide?
Not too bad, not too bad at all. How are you?
I'm alright, I suppose. But this is gonna be I guess you'd say unusual, because the Truck Series is gonna be on dirt for the long time this season. And any expectations to be expected to be on the dirt tonight?
Just to run solid like any other day or race. Just run solid and come out with a top 3 or maybe even better. But no expectations. Just to run good. That's about it. A little bit different than asphalt, but we'll try to make do with what we got.
Now, now we were told that you won't be able to pit because how the pit road works here. So do you think restarts are gonna be more valuable than ever tonight?
50-50 chance. You know, it's like I said, it's different than what we normally do. But it might play out as something we may or may not have to worry about. But we'll just see how the night goes.
Well, good luck to you tonight. Hopefully you can get that top 3 finish that you were talking about, and hope to talk to you again soon.
Yes, thank you.
No problem. And as Landwide and I were doing an interview, we had another truck series driver hop into the chat. Okay, 2 more drivers hopping into the chat. We got Brandon Wyatt, who I believe drives the 54 on a part-time basis, I think. And we got Maverick, who drives the 87, whose teammates were Diamond Zito, who's the current points leader in the standings. So let's see if we can get one of those guys in real quick before why did I back out again? But yeah, let's see if we can get one of those drivers in. Let's get Brandon in here first.
Got 3 minutes until the really small track.
Really small.
Basically, all I'm going to be saying is stages, and don't do certain things, because half the rules really don't apply to this track.
Make sure you tell Haley thank you.
Really don't.
Okay.
Alright?
Alright.
Love you.
Love you too. That was my big brother Coy.
Well, we're at Eldora. Both stages will be 20 laps, so lap 20 going to 21, stage 1.
Drivers meeting's underway, but I'll be quiet.
Stage 2. Pace speed's going to be 55. I'm trying to think of rules that we have that applies to this track, because there's going to be no pitting, so none of the pit road rules really apply. I guess don't be aggressive on dive bombs and slide jobs. Try to be smooth and calm with that, but don't try to kill anyone when you're doing that. Just be aware for people that may be spinning out because of the dirt. If you guys watched the truck race last night, freaking Ross Chastain did about 5 spins and didn't get hit, which I don't see how, but just be aware people may end up getting too loose and spinning out. There's really nothing that really applies to this track due to the fact that you don't have to pit at all. I guess anyone got questions, comments, concerns? We good? So, okay.
Well, that was the drivers' meeting. Very short and sweet, because much of the rules that the Checkered Flag Peaceful Nascar League has are in effect tonight.
I pulled over. It's because I'm writing down the stages. So once I write down the stages, I'll come back and I'll get my position back. But we have 2, 3. Everyone should get stage points. Should.
Got another truck series drivers in here. We got Diamond Zito in the 8.
People show up. As of now, I only got 7. So.
Sorry for the long blue screen. I was trying to get, I was going to get another interview in here.
For the race, so if you gotta use the restroom, get a drink, do anything, go ahead and do that. Don, let me know when you're ready, so I can tell you in case stuff.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alright. Pace speed's gonna be 55 mile an hour.
Not going to listen to that because he's giving a brief rundown for
Okay.
Don. So, gonna try to get Brandon Wyatt in here. Drives the number 54 truck tonight for DGR Crosley.
Yep. Cool. Right on. Oh, cool.
See if he can come in and see if he can get an interview in here. If not, then get either Don or Maverick in here. Again, it's very quiet here tonight because I'm the lone broadcaster for tonight. Kevlon, he said he was going to be able to broadcast with me, but he might have he might have to take care of some things, so I don't think he'll be able to make it tonight. I talked to Mike Man earlier today. He said he won't be able to make it, and I sent Ryan Guy an invitation, and it doesn't look like he's going to be able to show up as well. So back to the tradition, so to speak, of me being the lone broadcaster for the Truck and National Series races. Hopefully we get more broadcasters tomorrow night for Watkins Glen. So, and it doesn't look like Brandon Wyatt's gonna accept my interview. Oh, there's Kevlon. What are you doing, man?
Hello, everybody.
So, you're gonna be broadcasting me this time?
You got Kevron 187 on the broadcast booth, Morris.
Well, I already have the stream up, so you probably don't have to stream.
Awesome.
So, yeah, I was just trying to get Brandon Wyatt in here for the interview, but it doesn't look like he's gonna accept the interview at the time. So I was going to.
They're going through a driver's meeting right now, so maybe he'll join on after Bradley's done talking to him.
Yeah.
Man, what do you think about tonight's predictions?
I would say that I mean, beat Eldora. It's gonna be a slick track. We're gonna have probably 2 lanes. Got the bottom and the middle probably working. The top's not gonna work so well. So, I would say even though he it's only 1 dirt race and nobody really has that much experience on dirt, I might have to go with Bradley here winning tonight.
Well, you and me both, man. I was looking at Bradley's practice earlier. He seems to know what to do to get the truck in the victory lane better than anybody else on the track. So maybe somebody will surprise us with their first time win.
Yeah, with the field we have tonight, definitely a first time winner will not be out of the question. But Bradley's the only one that's won at least 1 truck race, so we're going to see if these young guys, so to speak, take on the veteran Bradley.
The experience in the trucks and knowing how to win is definitely key to it. That's why I picked Bradley as well.
Yeah. What lanes do you think will work tonight? The bottom, the middle, maybe the top, but what do you think the main lane's going to be tonight?
Kind of, in my opinion, I think the way you race Bristol is the lane that they're going to choose to be the fastest. Kind of dive down in the low lane, going in the corner, slide up a little bit, let that banking catch your car or your truck, and then dime it off the corner there on the exits.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. When I used to run Eldora back last year, so to speak, I would run the bottom, like all the way around the bottom, try to drift up to the wall in the back of front straightaways, and try to arc it down in the bottom, get to my left front as close to that inside wall as possible.
And that's definitely the way to go. You know, get your truck hooked on the bottom there, hold that speed up, and you roll through the center. I mean, it's so funny because with it being a dirt track, there's still a lot of pavement similarities that track provides for them drivers to kind of get a grip on. And that bottom lane, you know, as long as they don't slide their rear tires and lose that speed coming off the corner there, that'll definitely be the fastest way around. From my experience, though, it's just I've always had to dive it down in the bottom lane to let it slide up a little bit, so that way I can get the run off the exit there. I just never did get a good feel for this track, to be honest with you.
Yeah, for me, when I first raced at Eldora, it was like it was new to me because I never raced on a dirt track before. I didn't play the older NASCAR games like Daytona, for instance. But when I tried Eldora the first time, it was like I raced a dirt like 20 times before. It was like I got a knack for it right off the get-go. Somehow, I don't know why.
Well, let's review, or let me ask you a couple questions, kind of recap from what happened last week. We saw some excellent truck racing there between Sports Kid and Darth Kylo, man. You know, Darth Kylo barely losing out to Sports Kid there at the end. I mean, do you think that you might see him in victory lane over Bradley?
If he is able to appear tonight, then maybe, but otherwise, Bradley would probably still be the winner tonight.
Oh man, I thought Darth Kylo was tonight. Cause see, that would be my next prediction to win is Darth Kylo.
Yeah.
Hungry for that win. He's got the speed for it. Just got to finish out. He'll be my favorite pick to win. But if he doesn't show tonight, well, definitely Bradley.
Well, let's see if we can get the starting order real quick, because qualifying was also posted about, well, hold on. I thought Bradley posted, oh yeah, he did. So, the KY Conner making his return to the Checkered Flag PSO NASCAR League. He got the pole. He's going to be starting alongside with Sal in the 51, who's the highest full-time truck series driver. Sal's had some good speed, but Conner will come back to the league and see if he can win in his first race back. That'll be an interesting story. What do you think?
I still believe that Bradley will have the advantage regardless of qualifying.
Okay. And row 2 we got the 75 and Landwide. And the 83 Bradley. Like you mentioned, Bradley didn't have a good qualifying effort, but like you said, it doesn't matter where you start, it's probably where you finish. And both our predictions was Bradley to win this race, so we'll see if he can come up through the field starting 4th. Starting alongside the truck that he ran a few races earlier in the year. And row 3 we got the teammates from Nimca Motorsports, got the 8 of Don Manzito and the 87 of Maverick. And kind of like NASCAR man last year in the National Series, Don Manzito, he may not get the finishes that he might deserve, but he's been consistent enough on a daily basis to get that points lead. So, do you think in the next 2 races in the regular season before he heads to the playoffs at Bristol that he keeps consistency going?
I believe so. I like the way that he has been handling racing week in and week out, keeping consistent finishes, rolling through. I think he'll keep it up and make it in.
And the last truck, I believe, as we get invites for the race, we got Brandon Wyatt in the 54 truck who's running tonight. What are your thoughts about him?
To be honest with you, I'm not really too sure about him. Being at Eldora, I think he'll be a surprise. See how well he'll do tonight. And you said that he's on the bubble?
Brandon Wyatt, no. I think he's a part-time racer.
Oh, he's part-time racing. Okay.
Yeah.
Shows you what I mean. But I think that he'll, to me, like I said, I don't know too much about him, so I won't speculate what I think he'll do tonight. But with being such a short field, I think I can see him running around the upper mid pack of the field. Just don't think he just has enough speed to keep up with the likes of Bradley and a couple other drivers.
Alright, well, I'm going to stop the stream for a second, and then we're going to come right back in about 10 seconds. So we'll be